Today we're talking about GDPR for tech startups, how to ensure you're compliant and how to avoid fines. First of all, what is GDPR? You'll have heard about it loads. Well, it is the General Data Protection Regulation, and it is to ensure that businesses across the UK and the EU are handling personal data properly. Personal data is any data that identifies an individual. So what are the key things you should be thinking about? Well, the first thing to note is that GDPR compliance is a big topic and you should take legal advice on it if you're at all unsure. But in terms of practical steps, the first thing to think about is to make sure that you are processing and handling data in accordance with lawful bases. So essentially you are legally taking in that data. That is what you need to be ensuring that you are compliant with GDPR on, reading GDPR and making sure you understand. There are 6 lawful bases for collecting data, and commonly used ones are if you have a legitimate interest to collect the data, if there is a contract in place, or if you have consent. So it's really important that you have a lawful basis to be able to collect that data. As well as that, you want to make sure the data that you have is protected, so it's encrypted. There are the right security protocols in place to make sure that it is fully protected and that people don't have unauthorized use, and that you're not sharing it with third parties who don't need it or if you don't have a contract in place. It's also really important that you have an up-to-date privacy policy that properly sets out exactly what data you collect, what you do with it, why you need it, and any third parties that you share it with. As I said, GDPR is a complex subject matter, so please do take legal advice if you're not sure. You can drop me a message or comment below this video if you'd like to have a chat with me about what kind of steps you should be taking to ensure compliance within your organisation.